what you can go through long and tonight, it's about marriage, God's way. We do it God's way. If it's God's way, God got a principle, governing principle that governs married inside the home, that governs us as husband and wife, children, the cycle of marriage inside long house play. You mean there are principles, there must be a principles where I may guide him, you mean, so that we can live a happy, we can enjoy the blessing of God, and marriage can be, there can be prosperity inside the home, you mean. All right, as far as marriage is concerned or relationship is concerned. Now inside law, yeah, you looking what picture stop. It's not there, but on another side. On the slide is up. Nah, it's not on there. I think. What's happening? I'm alright, yeah? Okay. Slide them stop. Now you look at picture and picture of the two play young fla. Once upon a time where you married finish in your young player, man. Time you looking for partner blue, you lose your mouse bed blue. Night you kirap na lose your house bed. Time to sleep na all kirap all man, hukbo na night yet. Mary hukbo na night yet. Now you sabi, lo time lo me play, you know got mobile phone, so how me play communicate and stop lo me play it. How me play communicate na partner kisim message na buhi me play lo one map story and stop also. So you look him inside lawyer and time lo mobile, so now you may fast track him speedy more or something. Mary stop lo one map or man stop lo one map lo ground and you inside lo split seconds you connect whatever now gonna story finish now, you know long time and buy balus na campaign me lo place you stop long. That's like attraction and powerful through here. Nar blakain. And when you all get a kind power on this playground. Once you hooked, usad by stopping, usad by burki. Rain or wind, and by you go yet. Two player go through some experience now to play married, to play young player. To play married, to play long right play way blow married, so that only come through long way blow married, so public acknowledge him just play married, only bless him. Now Bible let me talk some lawyer, legally I've talked, let me talk lawyer, God created marriage. God and me created marriage. Marriage not just come out, nothing, no think him, no one plan man, no just playground. It's not man's idea, never, at one time. It is God's idea. If it is God's idea, we must respect. We have to have a respect. Lord Islam married, passing lo married here. And time you make a respect, by you may look out in good married. And time you make a respect, lo God blow you me, by married blow you may flourish. Our marriage will flourish. God created marriage and family to give human beings the needed community to feel connected. So you may look him, God is starting two human being the soul. God is creating one plan, Adam, and then I may create him can side bone and kissin, I create him can Eve. Starting with them two the soul, two now you come up all get away, you miss it around the years. You carry one banana sakas, you go planning time I like grow on top and 10 plus sakas happens. Multiplication is grow. Why? Because God and me talk also be fruitful and multiply. So, you know, time you look well today, well I mean multiply in that you go on kind numbers straight. Maybe we can abuse that. God give me power long procreate, the power to multiply. But in our time, in such a time that we live, and you must wisen up because supposed to be multiply to us and problem. How can we manage our family? Suppose plan it to us. Yes, our every lifestyle. I'm also so multiplication. I mean simply meaning also me giving power. Like you go married, you to come up in one you joining me to come up in one flesh, and then by you like getting one photocopy to stop. So the generation continue. You go and go and reach him one time, God, I mean like him long end. So you may look this line some expense and thoughts on God's design for marriage. You may look in marriage and reflect him, divine companionship. And that is found, or there is a text found in Genesis, where Bible let me talk long end. Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, you may look in master. Bible let me talk, therefore, it is not good for man to be alone. God talk, man, you know, can stop nothing. Men simply talk lo male person or man. I'm talk lo display. I'm talking say money no not stop him yet. No, money must get partner. So God created man, give him this plow, get a walk along, walk him inside the Garden of Eden. But one thing that problem and become a problem long Adam is that all got something got him two pla. There's a male, there's a female. But when it comes to Adam he feel him as probably God that he must lose thinking. And there is a need may arise. I need a partner, just like all the animals. So there's a desire, belong like him and me come. And God has to perform another miracle. Bloodless operation. Rouse one blabun belong Adam na and me frame him. One pla Mary where now today you may call him you may photocopy belong he you may stop today, all Mary. So God he working him. It is God's plan that God by money must enjoy him. Blessing Lord this playground. So God suppose God he work him want to Adam at the same time but you make him plan the problem. So complicated. But God me so smart. And me rousing one side boon today you know not rousing Mary because Mary am side boon blow you. You like fighting Mary or you like crossing Mary and you crossing you yet. Man you must understand him. You may like cross lo Mary blow you me. Partner blow you may not cross him you may cross him boon blow you me yet. You may fight him narpla, you may abuse him narpla, Mary. The partner blow you me, and you may abuse him you me yet because I may come lo side boon blow you me. So it's you look inside or just thinking I may stop. It models the relationship between Christ and the church. Ephesians 5 verse 3, 5 and 31 to 32. I may teach him that marriage is a living picture of spiritual unity and sacrificial love. A living picture of spiritual unity. God, sent up long home, first home inside the Garden of Eden. So there is a unity between the two couples, the couple and their child, and even God inside. So complete him. That's the process. Also, the time God design him, God it also no can lose him me, no can lose thinking of me. I'm still part of the unity, family unity inside the home. You lose me by problem and by come up. So marriage fosters emotional and spiritual support. Within the family, individuals find encouragement, accountability, and a safe space to grow. Also, in a planet time by Milagro house or Milagro home blow me or beginning in Samatoka, I need to go back and visit my parents. Because he got something and we start picking in around the school. All the time by go and feel him or he got narplus. He got need stop and must drink and come back long home na talk. Daddy, mommy, me need him this plan. Because he or she is connected. I'm connected, Lord, this plan. Daddy or mommy. Also, I'm not lose him. There's a strong connection here and by you go in up end blow life belong in. You know not blow him because I'm flesh na blood. Belong papa and mama who said carry me belong. And then marriage promotes unity and shared purpose. God designed couples to work together in purpose. The purpose why God created two plan to be fruitful, multiply, replenish, look out him, manage him. So God give him stewardship responsibility to plan. This stewardship responsibility begin with two play yet as a couple, managing marriage to play yet. You la custodian, look out him good this la body, it la karam longan, keep him this la married yeah, cycle inside home yeah, sacred. Uphold him at all times. Let him God, and we must stop center of this plan. And it is very important. It cultivates faithfulness and covenant living. Just as God is faithful to his people, marriage calls spouses to mirror that commitment. Very important. Also, the time Jesus came to this playground, I mean, story plenty of married, I mean, story of church belong on this playground. Our church, Jesus, I mean, relate him also church, I mean, also one plan Mary, now I'm also bride. This idea stop where I'm float long day one, long Garden of Eden, I come outside. So it is very important. All right. You may look in first point inside long this plus presentation blow you may look tonight. First plus something where you may look him inside long life blow you may all married, man marry or couple. You may must understand him some communication and be very important inside long life blow you may as husband and wife. Every day we communicate. Every day you may interact. Every day you may have a talk. Whether good communication or bad communication, that depends on the words, the accents, and whatever you come out, you mean. So, very important. Now, James chapter 1, verse 19, I mean, come clear what I'm just plotting thing here. I'm talk. Everyone should be quick to listen. Listening is very important. You listen before you talk. Don't talk before you listen. I mean, no, work out also. You only respond upon what you have heard being said no time. So time you heard him good by you respond by come up good. So lawyer James and me talk also everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. No at point lo you ballot time you heard him good, now you start long respond. Because there's no point. Because you sit down, you heard him good, now you start a better position long, respond can after what you have just heard. Suppose you hurry up. You don't like hurry or you know hurry him good. Now you like hurry up talk. By you meet like by go wrong by trouble by come up. So it is advisable that James and me advising me that we must be good listeners rather than good speakers. Good listeners will contribute to good speakers. So I'm very important. So communication, I mean, number one point inside long this plan presentation blow you tonight as far as marriage is concerned. Then you may look this plan into this plan. The point two I'm talking about emotional bank account concept. There is a concept where you stop. You may not look him, but I'm also passing long. Write him, now only write him. Now only talk about emotion blow you mean. And you look this plan, and you think him every day you miss our work in banking. We go to the bank because we save some money there and want to withdraw. We save it for some time whenever we need it. We go to the bank, we withdraw because money and blow working work here. You only withdraw no bank time you got money. If you don't have money in the bank, why going to the bank? There's no point in going to the bank. Withdrawal only happens after you have deposited some money. So this is very important. Now inside of marriage too, we need to deposit something into the marriage life so that by you may get him good blessing come out long. You invest in return by you get him dividend long you save up plenty money in return by you look him also you got money lo kisim you go on level can. So the more emotional deposit you make in the emotional bank account of your spouse, whether it be a male or female, that depends, the richer your relationship will be. And what emotional deposit are we talking about? Trying to get more than you give leads to the bankrupt relationship. Papua New Guinea me too good long bankrupt you me yet. I'm straight huh? Now you may go sit down and stop and say no one blood. Now you stop here. 5,000 kina stop account me no got. Money come now yet the money go finish the place go na mona. No idea. Private account me no got. I'm also so we are good at bankrupting ourselves. We may make him say insolvency as I come up. Bank account blow me no got money. Hey, no got no one time all when close him one can wait all lose him, yeah. Long bank yana then we gonna reactivate him can. Because I'm way below bank here. But it is very important. We need to deposit. Now inside of married life too, you may need to deposit and maybe just bring him some little thing come. What does it mean to deposit our emotional or do some emotional deposits? What am all kinds something we talk too long ago. All right, you look loyal to just have like a financial bank account, your relationship has an emotional balance. And deposit where you can make him inside long marriage life blow you me account blow you me. Acts of love, that's number one. Kindness, trust, and support. All good plus something, yeah. You may deposit him all this good quality long. When a marriage life blow you, yeah, you by invest by you come some life blow marriage by go good through. Family by grow good through. And plenty time you may look him argument, cross, fight, the negative side longer them so much. We do so many withdrawal that you know got deposit stuff inside. Less deposit so many withdrawals. So deposit as much as possible acts of love inside the home blow you mean. Pickaninny contribute, Papa contribute, Mama contribute. Kindness. If we can do kindness to others, why not you may make him inside home blow you mean? Spoon is table hap. You sit down yeah, spouse talking me to you give some spoon come blow me. Why stop close to you go kusim ya. And you deposit or you withdraw. Huh? You withdraw. I'm negative action you walk him ya. You kill him the spirit blow maritia. Nam pela nam talk way. Me ask him how do you talk him just like kind. So some legally something stab him, sit down and stand up on tablo the slam. Legally spoon tassel make him a fight with spoon tassel. All I can ask him to Elder ask him, what is that he make him? No, cross no spoon tassel. Spoon no got problem long him style of place where him stop long. Just man less logo kisim. Or money come tassel as a people money come, arouse him tassel short na. When him laundry basket stop lapping, throw my natty lawyer. You know long way, you have to go put in lapping and put in the sole. Merito the laundry basket stop, you have to go put in walk blue, you walk him. You know, right now. One of me practice him inside home blame. All legally something I'm contribute, kill him die married. Kill him die married. Bagar up him me. I'm also so you know it is very important you may understand him all this law. Withdrawals carry more weight than deposit. Also, me talk finish. Now I got him some Bible text me, put him on top, I am legally too much, I think you know not look him. Where I stop lawyer deposit are also acts of love, kindness, trust, and support. Withdrawals are moments of hate, neglect, criticism, or broken trust. Okay, you can only make withdrawals when there's something in the account. Otherwise, you risk emotional bankruptcy. Good player should stop inside long family and no good. I mean outweigh him good planner. All the time cross fight, argument, news sap contablo moon, richie moon come down can. Next day one blood black eye stop. All kind also. And today you looking plenty young couple to all you know understand him this planner. Plenty heavy through ya. Me all papa and I got him all tumuna long and I me hard work look out to more picking tumuna can. Plenty heavy. Biblical relations reflection, Proverbs 3 verse 3-4. I'm talking, let love and faithfulness never leave you. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and men. Let love him a key word, love him a magic word, love him nice word. Just that we abuse it every day, every 24/7 that you may not look him home, I mean strong family am strong inside home. All right, family love relationship am strong. And then you may look him Galatians 6 verse 5. Paul am write him can one blood pass lawyer another text here. A man reaps what he sows. Emotional deposits are made as seeds of love that yield lasting connection. So we must deposit as much as possible so many positive attitude, passing blaming, must deposit him go inside. Long home blaming so that by home I mean safe place, married and by come up good. All right, when I'm all practice we can make him. Practical examples no deposit. Number one, kind all talk also. I appreciate you regularly. Me just appreciate him when he walk him here. Me have a must you here. Do it on a regular basis. Make him come a part of life blue. Man, me have a must through here. Now me can look place to clean. You walk in people walk through here. Thank you. No, God, me just come to us look him so man. Oh yeah. Just talk about God. You know, even appreciate him. Now, you may all get you may all money, you may fail. All married to fail too. So you may all get a fail. All right? Showing empathy when your spouse is stressed. Oh, time. Mary will go, money will go, not tired. Just give him a, cheer him up, lick. So, hello, you're right. Hug him. All kinds of something else. You mean as I practice him. You may talk something about baby nana. Well, you know about baby nana. And play you may to all big man, Mary. You may like him by married, play him strong. You may need to show him respect. Doing something thoughtful without being asked. Supporting their dreams and goals. Apologizing sincerely when you have hurt them. Or Mary or Pikinini. Apology is very important. Inside the home, you may talk sorry. And me talk here, I'm true talk. Because we are family, we live together, and no matter too much. Why by me talk sorry? I'm all right, I'm normal. Normal. Marry or man, you two play in one play, you separate human being all the time. Just because through the power of through the blessing of marriage, now you may come connect with them, but in reality, we are two separate beings. Me got him feelings below me hurt, you hurt. One of you walk him below me, one of you walk him below you, and bad him feelings below you. So you may know two one plus being, you may two separate. So you treat your partner as you have to treat yourself. The best treatment you give him, yes, same best treatment you must treat him partner below you. All right, very important. Examples of withdrawal, where you can make him by destroying relationship, ignoring your spouse emotional needs. Ignorance and one plus something, kill him, die, married through. And me, plenty time, me counsel him, some all good plus senior man inside on church. Some only like strict to us. Now you saw when it comes to budgeting, hey, some papaya, all Muslim, all one plus one financial officer, one plus company, control him tight budget, not talk, this is what by you him, go walk him. 50 kinataso. Now 50 kinai have to buy him something. No kind time also. Restrict him, marry, plan is something. Now in a long time, heavy come up, na marry, pain no man. And because you saw Mama, me Mary, me Queen Blahome. Or anything to do with the house, core, whatever. La remokra something style and blow. Blow come to sol check him. Kaya ready? No got talk. Thank you. Kaya finish na. You me all man. Pass him blow him. Kaya finish. Even in minutes I talk thank you, but also me put him come. Come kaya finish na relax up. But I'm always block hands. Very important. Mary got need. And we got need of clothes. And we got need of household things. And we got need of planning something. And you may all man, you may not come up also on CFO na. Kind of son put him tight one restriction of budget. Plenty married long all. Plenty all prominent church leader blow me play inside Seventh-day Adventist, all teachers, pastors in Brooklyn, this la kind. Mary no meet him need. Physical needs. Speaking harshly or dismissively, pass him or some now me talk ya. Talk to him, ask him, easy plus ask him, that's all. Respond like go back ya, man. Go want one black and strong plan neck ya. Hoi, enough ya, ask him plan it much. All kind of them. Me less ya. But ask him, easy plus ask him. Or enough, also. No, God, you may come negative way now. I'm creating one plus big plus barrier. Now we try to mend this. It will take days. Now even by you going to lose thinking, you may straight him to forget it. You meet us all. Well, also, heaven, God, I'm a maslo desla. Anything you may walk him home, I know I talk sorry long and is sin. Any negative things you may walk him inside the family, and me sin one kind of sin you sin outside. Am I right? There must be a time you must talk sorry. Jesus talk so much you in Jerem Narpla, you must go and talk sorry. Now Mary, na picking why you must stop as a family inside the home blame me. Suppose he got him just like heavy stuff inside. Before the sun set, sun will go down, talk sorry must come out. Breaking promises or trust, withholding affection and appreciation, and all sample qualities that we need to make him. All right, we just continue go. Another point that you can turn things around. We can, yes. If home blame me and we got him problem, you may fail, finish. You may by don't have make him improvement. Every failure, give him just the opportunity, blame me, make him improvement. Improvement only comes after you may looking failure, blame me, now you make him attempt to improve. So don't run away, don't just give up. Addressing problem. Sit down, now you may address him as husband and wife. Tips for a more giving, focused marriage. Number one, we got 7 plus step and me put him come inside, Lord, this plus slide. Practice generous listening. Communication, yeah. Practice generous listening. Some of the time you talk yet. Now give him space. You like by you talk, that's all. No, you must hire him to spouse believe. We got some important something stop. Some need stop. Some you see your problem, and let talk one time you may stop. So you must open up to each other. Come openly discuss at a level where me to play understanding me to play it. If it means just for you and you me na married blow me, you to like some going chat, no private she blow play it, if it means that I'm talk to what about family or picking any, then we have to do so. For the sake of a good, healthy family, you may like looking good family, we need to do something. You may need to make him some kind of improvement. So we must practice generous listening. Don't just hear. Listen with the intent to understand, not respond. Reflect back what your partner says to show you truly present. Giving without keeping score. Plenty time you will score him number. Go gonna talk me working plenty time finish. Look him, how much me working finish lo you yeah. That's like no cat. That's like you thinking you like score him number. You as an husband or you as a wife meet like at him responsibility blow meet plan must go about the same level, score the same mark that's all. You know can kiss him over the credit you go you that's all. And by got him problem. So you that's all, I'm alright. I'm alright. Me you put him second field, you put him in the side, so forget about me. Acts of kindness, affection and support shouldn't come with a mental tally. Mental tally. Call him number me talking finish. Very important. Let go of I did this, so you should do that. Mindset. It breaks resentment. Cause him resentment, so time you may got this mindset long me and by making him place plus Satan no. No can make him also. Other emotional safety, offer emotional safety, be a soft place to land. Okay? Validate your partner's feeling, even if you don't agree. Avoid criticism, contempt, and defensiveness. They are toxic to connection. Avoid him, all this plus something. Plenty time, you may be too defensive. Me like strong him yet, me yet. Married to like strong him yet. Beginning like work on the society. So you may not come to conclusion. You may not come to end, the solution, no matter. We want to be defensive. That's like I mean, okay. We need to sit together as a family unit. Sit around the table, you may discuss him. Whatever issues come up, you may discuss him. What if something people have failed, lack of affection inside the home, we need to discuss it. At the family table, now you may must address him. Before I spill out of hand, I cause him plenty injury. Invest in their joy, support their passions, celebrate their wins, and be their biggest cheerleader. Giving joy is just as important as giving support during hard times. So invest in their joy. Some time, me somewhere around, got some time before me got some plenty money, good plenty money stuff. So time me go some must be or me go some normally me somewhere go pay you lost study leadership yeah. And me somewhere come back and me must carry matching clothes come. Me somewhere around the Bible matching clothes yeah. One him. All merit on him. Top na skate tamblo yeah. Buy him now, Mr. Karam come give him no missus. Mr. We give him no him. Thank you a lot for work play you. Thank you Mr. Cook so. legally present blue. Some like kind of gift, huh? You may make him long, build him up relationship. Even though you may married finish now, you may come long age where you may talk about some, you may whenever finish now, passing long like him, that's like no sweet blonde more. Well, I'm not true plus story. We can always improve from there. A little bit of whatever I can spice him, married blow you mean. One kind of small young plan, time you married, ting him. You round, marry you round, or money round, you like come back home. Just get 1%, one gift. Find him somewhere and I can't come give him spouse please. So that you build him good display, relationship. Give grace during conflict, very important. Give attention, rise, choose patience over punishment. All something where you may look him. And then you may go inside long all 6 behavior, where past time he put him on screen, put him on slide, and some lady sent me, had him to on top of display. The following 6 behaviors can help any couple get their marriage emotional bank account back on track. Stop labeling your marriage as dysfunctional. I married, I no come up good now, me tired, it's not working out. We are 2 separate human beings living in a world where we play stop long and where plenty all kind something and we come up. So look awesome, we're heading for disaster in a long time by we play dissolving marriage. Inside our church, you have no right to dissolve your marriage. Time you're married, now you come inside on church, you know that right to dissolving. Yes, there are all referral pathways stop by talk or referring me because some heavy come up now. You gonna kiss him some black kind divorce paper now. And side blow white man will get money me stop. Bible God it talk no got one black power and the son or dissolving marriage unless you got him some black kind or something he come up now destroy him spiritual life blow you now you don't have no cope up. Like adultery may go to an extent that you cannot cope up anymore. And now you can find him some black kind road to straight in Islam. Otherwise, RM no got one black married. Yeah, married and by you facing problem, but do not declare that your marriage is dysfunctional. No God. There is always a way around you make it straight in, as long as God and step inside this plan. God is setting all the principle guidelines stepness. Go back and revisit him. And you may not go wrong, I may not go wrong. If you keep saying your marriage is dysfunctional, you will begin to believe it. And once you believe it, it will gradually lead to breakup of marriage. Now you losing partner, now I'm losing partner. Couples who are willing to find the good in their marriage and in their spouse will be able to more easily resolve conflict and have a more satisfying marriage. Every conflict, every something come up, home blow you may has to be solved. You may not gonna let me stop and me come up. And we go problem na creating big more damage inside home. Mark chapter 9 verse 23 and we talk, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes, then married life. So you talk of something dysfunctional, then you have to think twice because with God in it, we can resurrect, we can restore, we can manage, we can maintain. So maintenance work you need to make him God and we can make him everything. God can also God and we found out married and we can restore him married. You know, you may stop in church here and plenty of like got problems stop here. You may not free yet. Pray with all your heart for your marriage and for your spouse. Very important. Prayer, you may somebody talk more prayer on him. Huh? More prayer, more power. Now today, all marrieds are pray more than all man. I'm still there. Hey, all married time you talk about prayer, you don't have teaching more, you don't have line more too now. You by tithe can all you stop namel all by time hurry up finishing prayer. All married time only pray, all by taking 1 hour of pray. Which is good. The Bible it give me must pray plenty. You may pray so that God by giving me power long win him or attack Satan. Satan master plan long attack him home. Time and attack him home and attack him married life me and by cripple him walk long God inside long church. Once married and cripple and by affect him church here. The time I affect him church, walk long God by no long. Run because God he depend on family. God he depend on family because God had to start him. Also now this families unity and plan blow God lo extend him. Boundary blow evangelism go yet. All get up you look him all you look him the trend. Good news is our reaching one place through the family. No another. Family kiss him come inside. Family yet look out him. Family grow him. Now extend him. Extend inside the community. Also, now God is a work with the family. Satan am seven on this plan. Now, if I can attack the family am a cripple. Work will go to by cripple. So we need to pray as much as possible every time. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 I'm talking him. Pray without one him. Ceasing. And duty blow you me. Primary duty blow you me. And it is something that we need to do it. It's compulsory thing. It's a compulsory thing that we need to do it every day, 24/7. You may not overlook him. Because you may fight here. You may fight with the spiritual power of darkness. And our only safeguard is to pray as much as possible. Pray with all your heart. Pray for your marriage. Pray for your spouse. Pray for your kids. It is essential to keep God at the center of our marriage. Center belong married him God. No can let him God go outside. No can exclude him God. Therefore, time God and become a center, that simply means that we must have fellowship, no home blame all the time. Restoring back family altar is very important. If we can restore him, church altar, blame me. Why not? You may go back now, restoring family altar. Time you may come back, you may come to all big plan meeting. Hey, you may come, you may talk, pass him, pray, not come. Walk him, bonfire, and cook him or something. Also something you must practice him home, blame me. You may practice him home, blame me. Why you may no need to come, cook him, bonfire, and walk him or something? Because you may put him, God, he come inside of life, blame me. I'm going inside of meat, bone, blow, marrow, blame me. I'm come apart, blame me, finish. Also, God, by look out him, and protect him, you. So, lawyer, it is essential. Essential means that it is very important. It is very important that we must have God step inside our married life, blow you mean. God, I mean, by calling one blow man hub, married hub, picking in and connecting, and central point blow connection. Establishing and maintaining a meaningful relationship with God, and constantly acknowledging his presence as individual and as couples also. Ask God to heal your marriage, and then they expect a miracle. Ephesians 3 verse 20, Paul is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works within us. According to the power that works within us, according to the power God, and we got long and God, and we interest the work within us. Lord, fulfilling mission blongan. Now, use him Yumi as instrument for his own glory. Learn and practice effective communication skills. We learn how to communicate in our families of origin. We bring those patterns, good or bad, into our marriage. Let me adopt him, no culture blow me, no family environment blow me, and you may carry him come inside the marriage blow me. Bad or good habit, you may carry him want him come inside. And we must learn, communicate, now look him what him, good, you may lose him, a good plan. You may entertain him so that marriage may come up good. A fair number of problems in marriage are not really problems. Many issues can be resolved by taking the time to listen to each other and to seek genuine understanding. Listening, understanding situation, problem, finding solution, and problem, just like you mean how we make him home. We just let it go. Every day you may let it go. Now I may walk to build up, now come up mountain, so you may talk about one time sleep, one time kaika, one time now. Family no grow good here. Now God, how must do? God, watch him, you may stop. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry. James 1 verse 19, you may work long, repeat him this blah, but just more repetition is good for emphasis, so I may come back in. Example of effective communication, me research him, something, me put him lawyer. And we talk lawyer, number one, Active listening during conflict. Scenario number one. One black partner in film is or he or she is overwhelmed by household responsibility. Hey, work blouse overload here. Now me sabi come some time me say look Mrs. na mi talk to ya. Me work office but work blouse here. Doing different courses at one time. Cook lab, washing plate lab, go kitchen to something, put him lab. So all Maria some all kind mobile clinic or mobile one mobile minister one something machine move go around also. While you Mr. Lopez we concentrate on one particular thing lab, finish him, we we cannot do three things at the same time. Now all mama all is working in home now making me because all over all you got tired to mass. After you make a finish you all this stuff all mama I wash him go through. Good plan mama I wash him go through. Credit you plan mama. Wash him go through, set him go through, put him on something and last person no sleep. First person no get up in the morning, last no sleep. Just because you like pleasing man, just because you like making sure that man you know can feel offended, you know can feel also maybe Martin or let's marry. Now this plot something you make him now you me look at old mama I love him through work long. But you me papa nigni system blame in a culture blame totally different liga. All white men were planting can talk to come up. You make him all same so time you make all of garden you may come back. Mama Karen Bilum, cow. Put him pie out on top, now put him picking in on top of pie out. Papa put him to apply one name. All call him one name. Yeah, peace. Ah. Now legally one name basket blonde. Night or so now one person. The free through now but go past now lead him try like come behind. Mama backside the brook na come. That's the kind of culture you make at long. Which I mean of fair too, yeah. You know fair. It's really unfair. One time all walk him long kubu kamena, police come now. Look him na sing out him ko stop him car na reverse come na talk you come past him. Talk him money come na talk you stop. Talk him rouse him bilum, rouse him one him ya cow bilum go down, pie out go down na, picking go down. Now talk him all order him money talk us put him the slap bilum go top head play you. Pie out go top na, picking go top na mama too kalab go top. Man kissing time. Man in all talk carry him. Sabe police order him ya. Al ta house play where man time ya kulus solia. Shortcut solo gon sel hap. Time police go finish him hap him talk something married to put on upside. In a house blow and a house blow na man gota. But I'm all kind story also ma. You look him he got no balance. It's not proper. We are not doing it right. Culture blame me too stop to some of the time you may make him all money also trailer. Also all tractor. Anyway, inside lawyer, some story you can look him. I think somewhere along the string. Yeah. One partner feels overwhelmed by household responsibility, ineffective approach. Suppose how you may approach him. You got him 2 plus side. Ineffective, the kind of approach you may make him, and effective. Spouse belong. Man or Miriam talk, you never help around the house, I do everything. Is it effective or ineffective? Lawyer, to ineffective. That's not the way you should have talked. No, God, you got proper way of talking. Effective way by talk. I've been feeling really stressed lately. Can we talk about how to say the cause more openly or evenly? Some of the time talk, man, me walk him all get something stop now. You know, so even I'll be me too, yeah. Then you make him man too belatia. So me to make it work lo me. Why by me helping me too? No, that's not the way to effective. Just like ineffective. I'm scenario number one. The effective way is to go like this. I've been feeling really me stretch out here. Me feeling me really stretch out because plenty work now. Kind of same now. Meeting I think you must talk. We need to discuss. We need to dialogue. We need to talk. How you can contribute belong, halve him, lessen him load blomia inside. Now you may know that you say I'm straight shot here. Man who marry by me straight shot. We are straight shooter now. All got something to come up with. All right, you look, come down long. Narpla tulo tamblo ya example tamblo paraphrasing to show understanding. Scenario: one partner shares frustration about work. Effective response. So you are saying. You feel undervalued at work and it's affecting your moral or your mood at home. So you paraphrase him this plan long, make him this partner below you, and me feel also more now you are listening. So you want to strike up a conversation, now you may deal one them this issue. So make him something easy. Legally talk to us, you may fight finish. Now you may fight 3 days but you may not talk. Man behat lo cook. Because man sa cook kay na Mary sa cook nice plaka man belat ko buy biscuit na bon na kay na drink cold water na ko finish. And kind of that's not the way we should operate. Number 3 scenario, open-end questions to deepen connection. Scenario you sense your partner is distance. Or you feel him as a partner, you know more come close to him, distance, now me start long, maritime walk, maritime business, now me go na. You know got family time. You know got privacy, want a partner you. So what approach by you can take him? What kind of statement by you walk him? Effective question is, what's been on your mind lately? I've noticed you have been quieter than unusual. When some just tell think him, me watching me, you me feel him as you quiet through. Since yesterday I come so, not you open up. Now by partner by Tokwanem. Yeah, me feel him also. Me need him you yeah. Me need him presence blue, but you know so stop wanting me. Walk still him you now you gonna lose thing till me. And I've been here all the time. Me got him. Me money, me got feelings. I have a desire. Now time you don't stop now. Planting mariti buruklo deslaya. Man or marriage start look outside of the marriage. Very important. You must get time. Lord spending with the family. Must got time, Lord, got open discussion with your spouse. Ask him, am I spending enough time with you? So must not we need to improve. Improve Lord Isla. Non-defensive response to criticism scenario, your partner says, I feel like you don't make time for me anymore. Ineffective, that's not true. I'm busy. You know that. Effective way to talk. I didn't realize you felt that way. Let's talk about how I can show up better for you. Oh, am I right? Me realize him also too and atimba yimi mastrati. Oh, look at me play defensive, me play strong thinking blah blah blah. No, I'm just not talk statement be not true. Me busy. Well, you busy, Mary too busy, man too busy, but you need to find him time to address him. Why it works, acknowledging feelings without getting defensive and open him doors for solutions. Some people legally minus something in Mr. Working without realizing that we are destroying our family. And once you may make him also bit by bit and build up, and when it becomes a mountain, I've had to stop him just now. Once he collapse, big noise and come up. Find out what your spouse like, do it and keep doing it. Prior to marriage, couples take great care in being their best selves. After the wedding, the honeymoon period, things change. Hey, first time I'm also angel come down to heaven here. Or something walking here, I have two one bell. Heart here, one bita son. First day comes, second, third, fourth, 1 week finish now. I am now. Just like one beat, more one beat now. I'm 2 beat now. Different okata. Something in walk straight now. Mary got him, some pass him long and like him long and some passing him some walk him stop. Man too, and he got him this plan. He got some need long and stop him somewhere. And he got long and now you may not find him out all the splat. You may think also, I write them one kind of some day 1 year. And by no not work out also. Where me plan married long blood time, me plan several all the splat finish. Where you where young player you think till you're married, this is a good advice, counsel that you need to take on board. If couples would employ the golden rule, they will literally watch their marriage flourish and grow exponentially. Matthew chapter 7 verse 12 and we talk, so whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them. All right? What if something like him, you too walk him same treatment. Same treatment. You may fair. Look him on common ground, a workload is like common ground. And one of the common ground, very important, is forgive. Inside long society, long cultural setting, you mean also white man. There are similarities stuff now, different stuff too, Lord Islam. And something you may look and you may come from different tribe, different background, different culture. One plus something you may must understand in time you may marry, we need to respect the culture of Narpla too. And Mr. West Britain, you married lo combe, you married ya, you must have some all get something blue house time family line come. Time all I go, I'll carry Mokotana go. You know can complain. You see grab married love. Lord we need some time. Now married one some talking about them. Arem. You go to place no can carry plan something. Go nothing legally something so like go. Because you go you know now come back what something. But you may need to respect him culture. Culture blame me and build him. That's your identity. Culture made us who we are today. And contribute to make him come up this like kind. It's your identity, you don't have to rouse him, it will be there with you in up ground happiness. Respect cultural tradition is very important. Support their roles in the community is very important. You come up family line now. You to work one time, Mary support him line blow man support him line blow Mary. Good play you support him. No good you may rouse him, kind of him. Alright? Appreciate traditional foods. Some lo kai mi plo line stop on some lo bogus side mi plo line lo kai biru na birana bom na are na one kind of name mi plo give no mi plo sa kai lo sla na mi plo marti mo some line lo some place no only come all to one kan kai rubbish kai blue pla mi plo stop life yet mi plo na die mi plo kai mi plo stop yet no kan bagaram kai ga na pla aus line lo kan stop on tablo na come up nation lo antablo saksak ya. Me, of course, I have Highlands now, so me balance into one time. Me go Highlands, me go some Highlands. Me come to the Nabis, me go some Nabis, so all looking at you blame plaster. All Kaika Lamb plus no walking about me to Kaika Wantamula, me Blamu, Kaika and body go. Kind of Anyway, kind of he must get respect. That's how we build a good relationship within the home. You respect him, culture, and tradition, blow marry, blow you, man to one kind. All right, speaking their language or dialect is very important. Try to line him. You may get him all talk place tap. RM na respond can. No good by 2 plus separate human beings established. 1 plus world with 2 plus separate in terms of language barrier. And you plan on have some. Line blow Mary come na talk place blow Mary. Na you know harem na you jealous long and finish na talk man you play ya talk man him talk. Why me kill him you harem? Just like you need to understand him. So I'm all something where you can look him inside long. Life blow you me as you may talk about. All right, with that, plan is something to talk him anyway. Love a lot. I'm all Martian. Laughter is medicine. Solomon and me talk. There must be laughter in the home. Cheer him up, Mary Blue. Cheer him up, man Blue. All kind of stuff. A merry heart doeth good, like a good medicine, like a medicine. But a broken spirit dries the bone. Psalms 17 verse 22. Very important. Plenty all points stop me not going so long but online lo media all is about kisim semen blomi am bien all let by walk long. Love a lot, find things to laugh about, stop stressing about small stuff. Many issues couples have in marriage are simple, idiosyncrasy and something to do with particular behavior, habits or character. You're working one block walk and part here. Mama I walk lo washing plate na time in washing walk lo sing yet. Every time I go about by sing. I'm kind of some. Got one blaman talk about anywhere, everywhere me go and by sing. Got one blaman lo me play stop long. Manus no to one playa. I think Papa I must die finish. All the time you sing him just like favorite sing blong and by kirap lo form lo stretch am by go about put him on lo backside. By sing lo hap come lo ya go back go all same tasol. Every day man will sing I'm talk about lo boost one I'm singing same just like favorite long anya. So I'm all some kind something also where you may look him suppose you got this like kind one kind passing on some stuff inside lo home you know can bagar I'm larim make him a joyful hamumas them stop so you may larim na you may support him, encourage him, all this like kind attitude or all this like kind character inside home blaming. Finally, to conclude, marriage is awesome, wonderful, difficult, all at the same time. Marriage couple need to confront this reality and work together as teammates and friends. Together we must fight the enemy that threatens to destroy our oneness with each other and our oneness with God. So married, God, I mean, blessings that married by last forever. And God, I mean, like by me come up center, blow married. Inside the home, blow you me no can lose him God. Must all him God. Talk about one time, journey one time, going up, you me complete him. That's the journey, blow you me inside the marriage life. Time one blow partner, I mean, malolo, Lara me malolo. You have finally completed the journey. Now, you wait a solo one time, but you kiss him crown because God, he bless him married blue. Now, this plan married blue, the legacy that your husband or wife, I mean, lose him one time, it becomes a stepping stone, blow narpla, future generation, he come. All by looking, all by talk to good plan. Blow this la family or this la particular person. Therefore, there is hope. Also, Tim blame me talk hope for today's family. Yeah, you got him hope inside long. Plan blow God, long married life. There is hope for your family today, my family today. Romans 15 verse 39 we talk. May the God of hope fill you with all joy, peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. God, I mean, founder of married. Let him God start him. Let him God finish him. No can exclude him. Now run ahead, long God. So with that, family, tonight, may I talk thank you, long God, long message tonight. I'm helping you, helping me too. Long look, Save, the importance of marriage, that if we have failed somewhere along the line, we need to make some change. We need to make some improvement. Now you may look more something where minor things that but even though they are small, they can destroy enough. Or they can cripple marriage, suppose we are not careful. Dwell on what things are good. What if something by not contribute, you may lose them. Go respect each other. It's very important. And listen and speak, slow to speak, but fast to listen. And by helping you and helping me inside long marriage life, me to plan. Married by go good, married by run good, and by nice place, nice plan. Whenever you can enjoy him, this relationship is going up, Jesus and come. With that, God, he bless him, taught him tonight. May God can kiss him big name, honor and glory one time again.